Welcome to the post-apocalypse. My name is Willy Mammoth, the prehistoric coxman the gaming world needs, and today, I'm going to be getting high on drugs in Fallout 4. Chems are not just for recreational use in the wasteland. The wide variety available have both positive and negative effects on your character's performance. The chem station here is like your own little personal meth lab, and you can call me Walter White, so let's cook up some goodies and get loaded. Chems usually have simultaneous counterbalanced effects. While raising one stat, it might lower another. For me personally, I find that alcohol gives me +1 charisma, but -1 ability to get an erection. There are no free rides in life, especially when it comes to psychoactive chemicals. In addition to the negative side effects, you can quickly become addicted to chems if you don't use them responsibly. The drugs are administered on demand directly into your veins via your Pip-Boy. Right now, you're probably watching this video on your own personal Pip-Boy, except you call it a smartphone and your favorite drugs are Facebook and Candy Crush. Responsible drug use is an important issue, and blanket statements like "don't do drugs" just don't cut it in a post-apocalyptic nuclear wasteland. Sometimes a sole survivor just needs to mainline a little psycho jet, slow things down, and blow off a little steam, if you know what I mean. Now, chems are not for everybody and should be used with caution. Some carry more potential for abuse than others. You ever seen a mammoth suck trunk for some berry mentats? Now that's an addiction. But seriously, when I get high, I invent delicious snack foods and make hilarious gameplay videos on the internet. Others turn into the Miami zombie and chew the flesh off hobos' faces. Many believe that NPCs should be allowed to make their own decisions regarding what chems they put into their body. I'm going to take a contrarian position and say that drugs are not always so great for everybody. You see, most NPCs are so stupid they need to be protected from themselves. In the absence of a Commonwealth provisional government, you might end up with a whole bunch of stoned out zombies running around doing a whole lot of nothing at best. At worst, they turn aggro like Soul Survivor Willy here. Bethesda did something pretty ballsy by incorporating chems into the Fallout franchise, so much so that the Australian government essentially banned Fallout 3. They believed the realistic visual representation of science fiction drugs and their delivery method was too similar to real-world drugs, and would influence little Aussie children to strip down into their underwear and go on murderous drug-fueled rampages. But seriously, it's not so much the murderous rampages they're worried about. Drugs are a unique class of consumables because they directly hijack the reward centers in your brain and create self-destructive feedback loops. A commonwealth that's striving to build the next great settlement depends on a variety of interdependent systems, and it becomes a problem when NPCs would rather sit at home on their couch watching fractals morph into the ceiling than show up to their construction job. It all boils down to using drugs responsibly. Don't become the mouse that starves himself to death at the dispenser because he keeps pressing the cocaine pellet button instead of food. If you're going to partake in chems, make sure you're boosting your HP and not destroying it.